So, as I said yesterday, here we have the clause and the phrase, and you know the difference between both of them. So let's continue talking about the sentence.
Sentence, but it's a part of this sentence. She is having fun. In this part of the sentence, it's forming complete sense.
So, this sentence, she is having fun in the party. She is having fun. She is the subject here on, and is having is the predicate. So, she's having fun. The subject and the predicate are in the same part. So, what is this part? Is it a clause or a phrase? Who wants to
Close. This means it.
Thank you.
It's close.
Close.
Close. Why it's a clause, not a phrase? Who wants to answer? Why?
Just because it's have subject and verb. Just because it has subject and verb. Subject and verb.
Because it has the subject and the
and the
predicate in the same part. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's having fun in the party. In the party here. What is this part? Is it a phrase or a clause? Is it a phrase or a clause?
Close.
Phrase.
Yalla, +1 for the one who knows.
Close.
Phrase.
Phrase. Type. What type is it? What's its type?
Type.
Yeah.
Noun, phrase.
This is
Type. Noun phrase. Who wants to correct his answer? Yalla. Come on. In the party. In the party. It start with what?
Prepositional.
Prepositional. والله I say.
Great job, ya Siraj. Preposition. So it's a what?
فريد اللي قاله.
بس أنا اللي قلتها.
طيب, it's okay. Thank you, ya Farid. Thank you. طيب, it starts.
مثلا ما بعرف ايش السؤال لان طلعت ورجعت فتت.
طيب, it's okay, guys. I'm recording a class. Okay, so in the party, in the party, preposition in. So what type is this phrase? What's its type? Is it noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, or adjective phrase?
Miss prepositional.
Prepositional phrase. It starts with in the party. In the party. It's a prepositional phrase. Okay, so she's having fun is the clause. In the party is a prepositional phrase, and all these two parts are sentence. Okay, sentence, she is having fun, clause. In the party is a phrase, and all of it is a sentence. Okay, so let's go ahead.
It is subject as well as predicate. She is a subject. It's fun is the predicate. So this part of the sentence, she is having fun, is a clause that is having both subject as well as predicate and can stand as an individual sentence.
Aha, so it can stand as an individual sentence. Okay, individual يعني alone. It can stand alone.
But it's a part of this sentence, so it's a clause. Now let's see phrases in this sentence. Is having fun is a phrase, and in the party is a phrase.
Aha, so is having fun is a phrase. Aha, so what type is it? What is What's its type? Come on, is having fun.
Verb.
Great job. Great job. Thank you very much. Verb phrase. It's a verb phrase because it starts with what? Is having. Is having, it's a verb. Is having, it's a verb. So the verb here is start with what? Or the verb phrase is start with what?
Is.
Is, great job. Is a verb. So it's a verb phrase, and in the part is a prepositional phrase.
Here we have another sample sentence. An is the cutest boy in the whole class. Here, An is the subject and rest of the sentence is predicate. Now let's find the clause in this sentence.
طيب, who can guess where is the clause in this sentence? يلا.
Miss Marina
Is the whole class.
is the cutest boy.
Great job. Great job. Aina is the cutest boy. Wait a minute.
Allah habibi.
Ayan. Ayan is the cutest boy in the class. So Ayan is the cutest boy. Here is the clause, and this part we call it the clause, and it can stand alone. Ayan is the subject, and is the cutest boy here the predicate or the verb phrase here on, and in the whole class, class is a phrase, prepositional phrase. Thank you, Yasiraj. Prepositional phrase. طيب, let's go ahead.
An is the cutest boy. This is a clause, as this part of the sentence forms complete sense and can stand as an individual sentence. An has a subject, and his cutest boy is the predicate. So, An is the cutest boy is a clause in this sentence. And if you see phrases, the cutest boy is a phrase, and in the whole class is a phrase. Now we know what are phrases and clauses. Now we have some group of words.
So the cutest boy is a phrase. Aha. What type is it? The cutest boy. What's the type of the phrase?
Subjective. Adjective.
Great job, Yasiraj. Great job. +2. Adjective phrase. Thank you. Because it starts with what? What kind of adjective is that?
Superlative.
Great job. Great job, Siraj. Superlative adjective. The cutest.
Miss, I said first than him.
Sorry, both of you are great. Both of you are great. Siraj and Zaid, thank you very much. So the cutest is the adjective. So the adjective here, the cutest boy, is the phrase here. Is adjective phrase. In the whole class is what?
Prepositional.
Great job. Prepositional phrase. It starts with a preposition in the whole class. Okay, let's go ahead.
And we have to identify whether it's a clause or a phrase. I am going. Here, subject is I. Verb is going. Predicate is am going. So,
So subject here, I am going, verb here, going verb, and predicate is I'm going.
Miss, this is a clause or sentence?
Let's see.
it's form complete sense. So it can be a clause or a sentence.
So it can be clause or sentence. But if we have, if I say I'm going to the park, so shall I say clause or sentence?
Sentence.
Sentence. Great job. Sentence. Yes, sentence, because the sentence, it has more than one phrase and clause, but clause, it just has the subject and the predicate, okay?
Yes.
We're going to the
Okay.
park.
Aha.
Here, subject, we, going, verb, are going to the park, predicate. So it forms complete sense. It is having both subject as well as predicate. So it can be a clause or a sentence. To party. Subject, none. Verb, none. So it's a phrase and it's a prepositional phrase.
Sentence.
Uh-huh. So
Prepositional,
it's a
prepositional.
prepositional phrase, as we said
Phrase.
before.
Yes.
Phrase that is beginning with a preposition to. He is having fun. He is the subject here.
Close, close, close.
The verb
And
predicate. Is
Mhm.
having
Is
fun.
having is the
Is a
predicate.
clause or a sentence.
Yeah, it's a clause or sentence, okay?
Yeah.
So he is having fun. He is the subject. Having is the verb, and is having fun is the predicate of the sentence. So we can just
Yes.
say
Close.
that is a clause or a sentence, okay?
Close, close.
So
Okay.
Yes.
it's there is يعني هو a little bit of difference between اللي هو اللي
Close or
sentence with
sentence.
clause, okay? But
Yes.
sentence is more general than the clause.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that later. We have اللي هي dependent clause and independent clause. Once we are going to talk about اللي هي relative clauses and اللي هي relative pronouns إن شاء الله.
That is, it can be an individual sentence or it can be a part of a sentence as a clause. For part. Here, no subject,
Yes.
no verb. It's a phrase. Also, it's a prepositional phrase.
So this teacher, she's telling us that for park is a prepositional phrase. It starts with for. For is a preposition, as I said for you. So once you can know what are the prepositional, you're going to know what kind of this phrase is it. What kind is it? What is kind, okay?
As it starts with a preposition or. With toy. This words have neither verb
This is adverbial. Adverbial with. Adverbial.
Let's see.
so it's a phrase and it's an adverbial.
Adverbial. Yes.
And it
Adverbial.
starts with an adverb with.
Yes.
My cat. Here,
Sentence.
Wait. Go ahead. Okay, so
it's my. But there is no verb. So it's a phrase. And it's a
No.
noun phrase. As the main word in this phrase is a noun.
yeah.
Excellent student. Phrase is a noun.
So here it's a what? What kind of phrases is it? It's a noun
Non-phrase.
phrase.
Non-phrase.
Noun
Non-phrase.
phrase. My cat, because it starts with cat. Cat. My phrase. It's a noun phrase. My is a determiner, and this is one of the things that it's somehow difficult right now to talk about. But just know that this is a noun phrase. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent student. No verb is here. Just a subject. Excellent student.
No.
And the main verb is student here. So it's a noun phrase.
Subject.
Very bad.
Sentence.
Here, no subject.
Adverbial phrase. Adverbial phrase.
Yes.
And the main word here is very. So it's an adverbial phrase.
Yes.
He is doing his job. Here, subject is he. Verb is doing. Predicate is doing his job. So it's
Yeah.
So here,
Miss,
he is the
close.
subject of the
Close.
sentence. Is doing his job is the
Close,
predicate
close,
of the
close.
sentence. So is this a
Close.
clause or a sentence or both?
Close.
Yeah, it's a clause. It's a independent clause, and this what I'm talking about later, inshallah, what we are going to talk about. But right now, just say or just know
Yeah.
what is required from you. You to know just it's a clause or a sentence.
predicate is doing his job. So it's a clause. That is, it is making complete sense. It can stand as a standalone sentence or can be part of a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a clause. Very well. No subject, no verb. So it's a phrase. And the main word here is very.
So the phrase that starts with very is adverbial phrase, okay? Because very is the main word. Is the main word. Very well, very cold, very happy. Okay, so adverbial phrase start with very. Very, it's an adverb, like with, it's an adverb.
Which is an adverb. So it's an adverbial phrase. Very fast. Again, an adverbial phrase. They're
Okay, so they are having lunch. Who wants to tell us what are the اللي هي parts?
It's a close. It's a close, Miss. I
Yeah,
think
it's a
it's
close.
close.
Where's the subject?
Miss, they subject.
Type just one person. One. Okay. Farid.
Yeah.
Okay, Farid, يلا, go ahead.
Miss, the subject is they, and verb is are, I think. Not
Having
are.
is the verb, yes. And the predicate.
Yeah.
Educate us.
What?
The predicate is are having lunch. Or having lunch. The subject of the sentence here.
is having.
Yes.
Are having lunch is predict.
Predicate, thank you. What is it? Is it a clause or a phrase? This all of it. They are having lunch.
Close.
Close.
Close, yeah, Miss, close.
Yeah, close. Let's see this teacher. What did she say for us?
subject is they. Verb is having. Predicate is are having lunch. So it's a clause. So friends, we learned about clauses and phrase. Now let's revise once. A phrase does not have both subject and the verb.
So here she make a revision for phrases and clauses and the difference between phrase and clause in the sentence, okay? So the phrase, it does not have both the subject and the verb in the same part, okay? So this is the main difference between a phrase and clause. Just too easy to say the subject and the verb is not in the same part. Okay?
But it can be a subject. It can be a part of subject.
It can be just a subject, part of the subject, and can be a part of a verb or verb, phrase, predicate, whatever.
But it cannot be a predicate.
It can be a subject or a part of the predicate, and the predicate maybe it's all after the subject, the predicate comes after the subject. The predicate comes after the subject. So the subject can be a phrase and the predicate can be a phrase. So, or
Yeah.
part of the predicate is can be the phrase.
Predicate and does not make complete sense. A phrase cannot stand as an individual sentence.
So I want you just to memorize these characteristics about the phrases, and they cannot give us a complete sense. It means it's not doesn't give the hearer a complete meaning. You can't understand what it means when I say, for example, for park, for park, to the park. So what do you mean, teacher, with to the park? It does not give me a meaning. I can't understand what you already have said. Okay? So it does not give us a meaningful
Yes.
sense, or does not give us a complete sense. It can stand alone or as an individual sentence.
And on the other hand, clause has both subject as well as verb.
Mhm.
It forms complete sense on its own.
So these are the characteristics of the clause. It has both subject as well as verb. Subject as well as verb in the same part. In the same part. And it forms a complete sense and can stand alone.
It can stand as an individual sentence, and it also can be a part of sentence. So friends, now you may go ahead and take a quiz to
So that's it, okay, guys? So that's it about what is the clause and
Okay.
what is the difference between clause and phrases.
Yes, it's so easy, Miss. Easy, easy.
Alhamdulillah.